I set it up. I was watching your thing.
Hello, and welcome back to the stream, to the broadcast here. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but you join us back in the commentary booth here with Paddy, Pat, and myself, Lemony. It's lap 15 of 33. Let's kick it off here again, Pat.
Yes, indeed. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we had some issues there. Could you just put that into the Discord group as well? Again, can you put it in your Discord so I can, or does it do it automatically?
Yeah, the guys, I think it does it automatically. The guys get on it. I can't put it in, so. But yeah, we wait for the timings to update themselves here, but no times is needed at the front here. Alex can literally sniff the rear of Weasel at the moment. The fumes, the Ferrari engine there in the back of that Alfa Romeo. He's seeing it. He wants it so bad here.
Sorry, buddy. I'm just putting it in my Discord again. That's all.
It's cool. So we have a look at Optic. Optic has made his way into 6th position from an absolute torrid start to this race. He's found himself in 6th. This has to be the comeback so far of the year. Can he do any better? From 6th, he's 1 second off the car in front, just out of DRS zone, and the same with Larson, 15th to 4th with Pigman Man. So it's gonna be tasty. It's shaping up to be tasty here between these three any time now. Alex still 5 tenths behind Weasel. He's waiting to pounce, trying to see where his competitor is weaker than him around the track, where he can gain that run, the little bit of ERS maybe to blast by him down the straight. If he can use that DRS and the slipstream to his advantage. He is in 2nd at the moment.
Lemony, I'm just looking at your stream now. It says you're on the Ferrari right now.
No, I'm on Alex.
So weird.
Yeah, on Alex right now. You're probably a little bit back from live. I think I was on Nick at the very start. Lap 17 out of 33. They just came across the line. We're looking at Alex in 2nd, 4 tenths off Weasel. Still not able to use that DRS to his advantage. Nick has settled himself in behind this.
There we go. I'm in. I'm with. Sorry, mate. I'm here. I'm back. I'm back, everyone.
Good stuff, buddy.
Oh dear. Do you know what? Next time I'm streaming this, you bloody shit internet. Unbelievable, Jeff. Okay, apparently.
Must be the game too. It must be a full moon out there also. I tell you, everything's going wrong this evening.
Right, okay, where are we at here? So, Alex died then within the 2nd still, but they kind of dropped Basil for a minute or two, haven't they? Basil's a little bit on his own there. He's got 5.6 seconds, though, so he's doing a good job, Basil. He's doing a good job. I've got to say, he's made 10 positions as Basil. Pigman sitting there in 4th place as well with his debut in Division 1 right now, and he's sitting in 4th, so great from him.
I can't believe it! Optic and Larson contact. Sorry, I just jumped onto it, and Larson spins Optic here. Can't get a break, this Canadian guy, no matter how hard he tries.
And the thing is, mate, it was just about to be commentator's curse, because I was just about to say, after his earlier spins, the guy was up like 15 positions, and as soon as I was about to say that, they had to come in together. These two then, no love lost at all. I think there'll be words after that one.
Oh, too right. I'll tell you now, I think Optic, in fairness to would have a legitimate words with half the grid if truth be told through the season, but sure, look. That's the way racing goes.
It is indeed. So we've got a Quasar then now on the back of Lassie. After that, we've got a DNF. It's a McLaren of Kachu. He's done. There you go. He's DNF'd in the pit lane. He's DNF'd in the pit lane. We've got Optic round again.
Optic's
having another little
lost some front wing here. He's having an absolute mare again. Just needs to wait for. Hopefully, don't become the safety car. Wait for a safety car. That's the trick for Optic here.
Quasar on a very good lap indeed so far. Got the fastest of Sector 2 of anyone out on the field so far, and he's right on in the rear end of Lawson. Could we see a move then from Quasar down the pit straight?
He's definitely lining it up, although he doesn't have much ERS left. He's only on 6% left in that battery bank, I'm telling you. And he's pulled out a slipstream here as well, so...
Strange that he's done that.
Interesting enough, alright. Maybe trying to time the run better, but he's run out of DRS as well, so he doesn't quite have the legs at the moment. Larson has 20% left, so he's definitely winning the percentage game there. The Cabber and Anton are also quite close. Oh no, wait a minute. Anton has let the Cabber by. Interesting.
Has he got wing damage?
I don't know, but like the Cabber was about 0.3 to 0.5 off him, and now the gap between them is 1.3. Interesting. Maybe Anton had a technical issue himself there.
Okay, so Quasar then still behind Lassie Lawson. Lassie Lawson, though, is starting to reel in Pigman there in 4th place. Pigman doing a great job so far in this race in his debut for Division 1. But nice, it's about a matter of time now, I think, before Lawson really starts to reel him in. Let's just have a look at the tyres here. I mean, how long will these mediums go? These boys have done 12 laps on the mediums now. The front runners have done 15. Is it time for them to come in soon for the softs?
Can't beat a brand spanking set of softs, especially this late in the race. It's just quali laps all the way through to the end. It's one of the best tracks to do it in as well, because it is such a fun track if you can hook it up right. But it's so fine the margin, you could easily find yourself in the barrier, and that's not what you want in the closing stages of the race when the points are going to be handed out soon. So the three guys here, Pigman, Lars Larson and Quasar, all within a second of each other. There's going to be barely a cigarette paper any time now. We know it here in the Prospect eRacing League. Not much quart given, but there is always racing room. I'm looking forward to the end of this race here.
Yeah, lap 20 then of 33 here at this Portuguese circuit. It's been an absolute hell of a race so far. We've had 8 retirements, we've had a safety car, and we've had Optic doing donuts. It's been amazing. But you've got to give it to Duz Weasel so far. He pitted early in the changeable conditions, and it really paid off for him. Although he's under a lot of pressure at the minute by the Red Bull driver of Alex Dye. He's really not giving him any room to breathe right now. It's one of those where Weasels now has just got to keep calm. He knows he's going to be in the rear mirror, but you know, if he's got to also look forward. If he spends too much time looking back, he could be forcing a mistake, and that's exactly what Red Bull driver Alex Dye will be trying to do now. Really make sure he's there on the rear end and just try and force a mistake there from Alfa Romeo. But hey, you've got to give it to him. He's doing a great job out in front so far.
Looking at Pigman here, he's pulled the trigger. He's come out in a set of brand new mediums here into 9th position. He slots in, so it'll be interesting to see where he comes out. He was battling with 2 or 3 drivers there before he pitted as well, so it's going to be close. He's definitely pulled the undercut here. Where's a Quasar? I think it was a Quasar, and
yeah, Pigman then decided to go on another set of mediums then, now down in 9th place. Lassie Lawson then inherits P4. As we see, Optic sets the fastest lap with a 1:17.8 on those fresh, shiny new softs.
Good stuff from Optic, showing his pace. He is a race winner and a pole position winner here as well in the Prospect eRacing League. Just the consistency has been lacking this year. Again,
here we go then. We're riding on board with a Quasar, Lemony. It could happen. He's gaining. Is he going to make a move to the inside? He does not on that occasion. But look at that. Lawson gets a little bit wobbly, and a Quasar takes full advantage. And that is a Quasar in P4. And as we say that, Toster Caber's DNF'd as well. He's DNF'd in the pits. Interesting.
No, but the Caber is trundling down the pit lane behind Anton, so I'm not quite sure what's after happening to the Caber. He's just retired, it seems. Just on his own right. He didn't have any contact, it looked like. Anyway, that's an interesting one. But Pigman's gone through. Quasar's the one he's one to be battling with here. But as you say, Larson lost it through turn 1. He's lucky to scoop it up. Not many times you get away with that one without spinning or crashing. And he's
URL Nick then is in a right little mare here. He's just had another 5 seconds for ignoring blue flags best thing. That safety car really did screw him over a little bit there. He's just been caught up with all of the flags, and he's down in 12th place at the minute. But if we get any more DNFs, he might actually get a couple of points here by default.
ignoring blue flags. That is gas. Fair play to him.
Just a quick one here. The Red Bull of Alex Dye. He's closer than ever at the minute on Does Weasel. Is he setting up a move here?
Basil and Larson have pitted as well. So Alex isn't, I don't know, I think he's just biding his time more than anything else, showing a nose every now and again, but he hasn't really dropped back from that 0.5 of a second behind Weasel.
So is Lawson going to get ahead of the Hascat on the exit of the pit? No, Pigman just managed to get ahead on the exit there. So once again, Lassie Lawson's going to have to get the move done on Pigman.
But it's a Quasar. Where's a Quasar going to come out? He's leaving it late with this undercut. Everyone else has come in. They've got their fresh boots. He's on 17 lap all mediums. You're going to lose about a second, maybe a second and a half through a lap alone.
Exactly that. Has a Quasar, and these top boys got it all wrong here. You've got actually saying that a Quasar, the top boys are out. They're fine. They're fine. If they pit now, they're still going to be net 1 and 2, as we see.
Yeah.
It's whoa, mate. That was interesting. We've got. It looks like it's Sue is getting lapped here, and just getting in the way a little bit of these front runners, which just give the Weasel a little bit of breathing space now, as Alex is now out of the DRS zone.
Not what you want to see, not what you want to see. Not at all. I think Larson's lining up Pigman here as well. So this one might be a slam dunk down the front straight here. Yeah,
for sure. He's on the fresh softs. He's got 50% of ERS, and that is a job well done. A little bit better than the overtake that they had, that him and Optec had coming together. A little bit of a cleaner one there, wasn't it, Lemony?
Yeah, he definitely gave him a little bit more room, bit more of a breathing space with that one. But ultimately, slam dunk with that one as well with the brand new softs. He's making a charge now towards Spidey on 17 lap old softs for Spidey. That's some serious run.
I'll tell you what, that's a great run. That's a fantastic run. Remember, when you said earlier on in the race he was the only one that went on the softs when everyone went on mediums. So, yeah, great job from him. And I tell you what, he doesn't need to come back in for mediums. He can go in for softs again.
Leader's in the pit lane. Leader is in the pit lane. So this is it. This is where he's pulling his strategy. Brand new set of softs to go on here.
I tell you what. Has he got that right again? And Alex Dye is going to go around for another lap. And with you saying a lap quicker on those softs, he comes out in 3rd place. It's all about the outlap here.
Going to stay on board here with Weasel just to see how he gets on. But yeah, even a couple of sectors should be enough to ensure that he still maintains the lead. And then it's going to be an all-out race, a sprint to the finish between Alex and Weasel here for the win in the Prospect eRacing League. Round 7 here from Portugal. This has really been a cracking race here, Paddy.
It has indeed, as we just see Antonio set the fastest lap of the race with a 1:17.7. That could come down with these fast boys now coming in and put it on the softs. Now, is Alex Dye going to pit this lap? I believe he needs to.
He definitely should be if he's going to listen to his team. Because there's no reason to stay out now. Weasel's got a 3-second penalty. There we go. That's thrown it up into the air altogether.
Not only that, Alex Dye's gone round for another lap. So he's going to go for the ultra-fast softs at the end and try and claim back the speed of the extra couple of laps of fresh softs. I don't know, Lemony. I don't know. I think he may have made a mistake there. I think the 3-second from Just Weasel has really helped out Alex Dye there. But I don't know. Going there, he's losing a lot of time here. Is Alex Dye?
Maybe he's hoping that the softs run out of their grip, their ultimate time, and they fall off the cliff almost. I know they'd be able to last 17 laps as Spidey, or 19 laps now.
19 laps he's done on them. Is he going to the end? I don't know, but there's 8 laps left here around this Portuguese circuit, and for sure the softs will do 8 laps. I mean, I don't understand why Alex is staying out.
Could Alex be going to the end on 20 lap all mediums? Because Spidey's on 19 lap all softs, and how we got them this far, I've no idea. But that, you'd have to say the mediums have another 4 or 5 laps in them, and sure, at that stage you might as well throw it to the wall.
No, do you know what? He's going around again. I do believe you might be right there, Lemony. It looks like Alex Dye is going for the ultimate strategy here and doing the whole race on the mediums from coming off the inters. He doesn't need to pit again, as with the start of this race, we were in wet conditions, so he doesn't need to change the different compound.
So I'm going to change the interval here to the leader. Weasel has 19.8 seconds to gain on Alex to win this race. He's only got a handful of laps left. I don't know, it's gonna be so close here. He really needs to get a move on.
He really does, and I tell you what, Quasar's going to go for it as well by the look of it.
Yes.
He's going to go for it as well. He's got 6 laps here to get 18, 19 seconds. I think he's got... This could be strategy over for him. After pitting the lap earlier to put on the mediums and getting it bang on, could this be... Strategy is coming into play now, and it's really interesting to see how this last stint unfolds.
He's got the gap down to 18.8 to the leader now. He's also pulling in the Quasar as we're talking, as we're mentioning it. But yeah, he's definitely kind of being a bit too smart for his own making here, almost. But we're going to have to see, because these mediums could fall off this cliff. I would love to know how Spidey's getting on, because he could be crying. Looking at him
right now, he's got Pigman right on his rear end. He's got 5 lap hole mediums versus 20 lap hole softs. You got to give it to the man. Take a bow. 20 laps on those softs is an incredible achievement. But could he go too far here? We could see maybe a puncher in this race, and it looks like a slam dunk move here from Pigman as he's going into the DRS zone right on the rear end, and that's going to be a nice clean move there from Pigman. Up into 6th place is Piggyman.
So there we go, and that kind of settles it. If Weasel can get anywhere near these drivers up in front, he's going to have an easy pass, but he has to get there, and he's only on 17.6 seconds. He's running out of laps here. He's definitely gaining time, but not enough, and not quick enough either.
No, he's not indeed, but yeah, 21 laps, Spider-Man, he's doing a good job. He started, where did he start in Pigman? He started, he's up 9 places as Spider-Man, so he's just got to look after these tyres now, because he's done an incredible job to be up 9.
Lars is gone!
Lassie's gone! Could that be a late safety car? It's a
safety
virtual.
car,
No,
safety car.
Full safety car, Lemony!
Oh my word, I can't believe
twist.
it.
We've got another twister here at Portugal, lap 28. We've got a safety car, and it's the bin merchant himself, Lassie Lawson, is out of this race.
Oh my word. So Alex has gone by the safety car.
Basil gets a drive-through. He's in 4th place and he gets a drive-through. That is his race over. Basil as well. Unfortunate for Basil in 4th place. Picks up a drive-through. Oh, it's all going on here, Lemony.
So the safety car had an opportunity to pick up Alex, but Alex has already gone by. So I think Alex is going to inherit the lead here, with a Quasar maybe going to inherit a second.
Weasel's got in the pits again.
Yeah, brand new set of softs. So there we go.
Oh, Lemony, I'm excited. I'm too excited.
Yeah.
This is going to be amazing. A Quasar is up to 2nd. Is he going to? He's going to pit as well.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a shame about Basil because he's going to have to do a drive-through. Oh, so this is going to be all-out war here between a Quasar, Alex Dye and Weasel. Pigman, however, is probably not going to pit, or is he going to pit? Oh God, I'm excited. Oh, I'm too excited.
Yeah, 29 out of 33 laps as well, and they still haven't picked up the leader. I'm telling you, this could be a Michael Massey moment. It's going to be a one-lap dash to the end, perhaps. Hopefully we get 2, but full ERS, full beans. This is going to be spicy.
The safety car is still waiting. The safety car is still waiting to pick up the leader. Now then, Quasar goes in. Alex Dye goes in. Now then, what does Basil do here? He's got to serve a drive-through, but does he put a nice fresh set of softs on now to give him the best chance?
I don't know.
Paige, leave him alone. Give us a quick rundown. A rundown of what, Owen? A rundown of what's happened so far. So we started on intermediates. The rain was very, very wet out there, but it soon dried up. We had Weasel then, who was leading the race. He pitted a lap earlier than anyone out on the field. Lemony thought he made the wrong decision, but then we seen a safety car. He then inherited the win. To lead, and it's been a bit of a battle with him and Alex Dye throughout the whole race, hasn't it? Quasar has took advantage. PRL Optic had a good moment and then bad moment, a good moment. Lasty Lawson had an early spin. He came back into the race, had a coming together with Optic. He come back into the race again and then binned it. We've had a few retirements in the pit as well, haven't we, Lemony?
Yeah, we've had a few retirements in the pits, and Optic has just been disqualified. We've seen him overtaking the field and the safety car, and that is not allowed in this game. So unfortunately for himself, his disastrous evening has come to an even worse ending.
It's been a bad day at the office for Optic. I think that's safe to say, isn't it?
Oh, it definitely is. There was a definite bit of comic relief though in that kind of just snapshot of him going by, DNQ'd, and then just pulling off to the side. It was glorious in fairness. But yeah, this is going to kick off now any moment with the guys here.
I think we're going to do another lap.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do another lap. That gives a couple of more boys to catch up. I reckon we could get all of these boys caught up. And look at that. We were saying about URL Nick, who, if he stays here, he could, after being caught up in that safety car a lap down, he goes now to pit. He could actually just inherit some points here, unless is he going to retire right now or no? I don't know.
Well, it'd be mad if he did retire, because then he doesn't,
because he can get points in this.
He nearly done an Optic. He overtook the guys, but he went into the pit lane. I was waiting for it. I really was, but it never came. I was like, oh, come on.
Disqualification.
A twofer.
Let's just have a quick look then before, because it's going to be the last time. Let's go and look at the penalties. Nick on 17. Basil, very unlucky for Basil to get that drive through. Weezer with a 3-second, Pigman 6, Spider-Man F1, who went so long on those softs, is now sitting in 6th place with only 3 seconds. With a dash to the line, the boys that have no penalties, Quasar, Alex Dye, it's all for them. Can Quasar get Alex Dye? Weasel, I don't know if he's going to do enough to... I don't know if he's got the pace to catch and overtake and get 3 seconds on them boys, but I think it's all about Alex or Quasar. Do you?
Yeah, I think so. And if Quasar is anything to go by past experience, he's going to be pushing so hard for this one. Of course, Alex is going to be too, but they are the ones without any penalties, and it really is going to come down to them two. Weasel and Co. going to try and wait. Pretty much they're going to hope for fireworks to happen in front of them, and you know what I mean, or one of them gets a wide moment. Yeah. Just
a quick one, guys. I know that we had technical difficulties, but if you are in the chat, please, if you do like this content, please give the thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Esports Proxfest Tier 1 right now. We're at 31 of 33. It's been an incredible race so far. And now it's all about those 2 lap shootout. What do you think, Lemony?
I think Basil mightn't do a drive-through. He's looking very aggressive here for the restart. So Alex is going to be... He's taking control of the field now. He's hovering on that pedal. But yeah, he's slowing them right up. Everyone's trying to anticipate when he's going to go. Quasar has done this before. And he's dropped the hammer now. He's got a good start from Basil. And Quasar and Co behind. So it's going to be settled into turn 1 for this one. And Pigman is on the back of Weasel as well, so it's going to be a close one here. Side by side with Anton and Spidey.
Yep, He takes Spidey there, and he's got to do a lot here. He's got 6 seconds, so he's got to make as much time as possible as Antonio as they come in. And look at that, Spider-Man takes a deep dive on the inside, Nick. And then Antonio gets a switchback.
Telling you, great racing from the guys. It's what you like to see. The grace and craft really shining through with all these drivers. But what's a Quasar going to be able to do? He has to get by Baz. Baz is definitely holding him up here. But
the thing is, Basil is the last lap, so Basil has to come in this lap, otherwise he'll be disqualified. So he has no choice to come in this lap. When he does, he's got 1 lap to do it. The problem is, the Quasar's a little bit far back here. Basil's on an absolute charge.
Baz about to make a move here for the lead, perhaps, just to show what he's worth. He's definitely not happy about that drive-through. It's going to be close. And the penultimate lap now, the last few corners, about to start the last lap here. What's Basil going to do? What's a Quasar?
Basil's going to have to come in. He's going to have to come in. He will get disqualified if he doesn't come in. It's the last lap. No, he's not going in.
No,
Interesting.
He's not. Interesting. A Quasar gets the slipstream.
So he's going to get disqualified, is Basil. That is for sure.
So there we go. Basil's thrown it at the FIA here. What are they going to do? We'll pull it up later.
That's kind of just stopped the race now, hasn't it, for the last lap? I mean, it's a drive-through penalty. He's going to get disqualified now, but a Quasar can't do anything.
A Quasar and Weasel side by side down into the hairpin here. Weasel up the inside. A Quasar gives him the L squeeze, but Weasel runs him out wide. They're still side by side here. What's it going to be?
Absolute fantastic racing now, and we were looking ahead, but we didn't see Weasel, who was on an absolute charge. Brilliant overtake there.
Fair play to him. He really got the elbows out when a Quasar was caught napping almost, and he just didn't have an answer for him there, Paddy.
He didn't, but he knows that he's got P2, and that's a hell of a result for a Quasar. He's just got to stay within 3 seconds of Weasel, and he's got that P2. And I think he's looking at the long game here throughout the season, because it's no point of getting a bit of a tussle with Weasel. He knows he's got the 3 seconds. It is the last lap. He's got Basil in between him. There was no way of him overtaking and then getting Alex dive. So I think there's very good maturity there from a Quasar, and he's going to cross the line and take P2.
Alex crosses the line and wins the Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. The Quasar is second, and Weasel rounds out your podium positions this evening. Spidey in 4th, fair play to him.
Incredible.
Everyone who finished this race, fair play, but Alex is your race winner. Unbelievable, fantastic, congratulations.
Hey, URL Nick comes in with the fastest lap as well, so he gets that extra point, as well as coming 9th. But a big shout out there, not only for your race podium drivers there, but I've got to say, Pigman's race is his debut race for this division, and to get I believe it's P5 he got. Very, very good debut from the boy.
Fair play to all the drivers this evening, as we see the winner Alex there with the flags representing the drivers' countries they're racing from in the background. But yeah, the champagne flows. The guys, they can take a deep breath in now, because I don't know, I was so tense through that one. It was a fantastic race,
It was
Paddy.
brilliant. It was fantastic. Spider-Man started 16th on the grid, got P4. Pigman started 14th on his debut, got P5. The 2 Red Bulls coming away with the most points for the Constructors battle, sitting there in 1st and 4th. So congratulations to Red Bull there. And Haas, not bad for Haas either, 5th and 6th. Yeah, really good race. URL Nick coming in with the fastest lap with a 117 dead at the end. Yeah, a lot happened, didn't it?
A lot did happen. I'm telling you, the guys will be dissecting this one for the rest of the week. I think we will be here too from the commentary booth, Paddy, because that one had everything you wanted in it and a little bit more.
It definitely did. We had tyre changes, we had changeable conditions, we had DNFs, we had overtakes, we had everything you wanted in a race, and it's been an absolute pleasure doing it with you, Lemon. It really has. Fantastic. Just a quick one on next week then. Next week is round 8, and that will be at Canada.
Deadly stuff. So yeah, join us next week, ladies and gentlemen. Same time as always, 10 o'clock GMT. And yeah, we look forward to Canada next week as well. And then also as well, Tier 2 and Tier 3 coming up later on this week itself, tomorrow and Wednesday respectively. So
I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Portugal's not my strongest track, and yeah, I'm in Division 2, so 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Fantastic. So good luck with that one, Paddy, anyway.
Yeah, if it's anything like today, RIP Piper.
Yeah. Right, that's it from myself here. If you want to add on to else, Paddy, to everybody out there, have a great one.
Cheers. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for having. Great pleasure to have you here, Paddy.
Yeah, I really.